In a landmark decision, the government today approved the induction of women into combat stream of Indian Air Force. The decision will pave way for the induction of women fighter pilots into the Indian Air Force. Defence Ministry released a statement which said the induction of women will begin from the current batch. Special investigation team set up to probe the mysterious death of the 14-year-old Dalit boy in Haryana has begun investigations into the case. The boy, who was charged with theft of a pigeon, was found dead in Gohana town. The victim parents have alleged that the boy died in police custody. Campaigning for the third phase of Bihar polls is in full swing. Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley today expressed hope that BJP and its allies will get clear majority to form the government in Bihar. Addressing a press conference in Patna, Jaitley said the development model of JDU in Bihar is outdated. In Jammu and Kashmir, Pakistan Rangers violated the ceasefire again with heavy firing and mortar shelling overnight. They targeted 9 border outposts of BSF in civilian areas in Sama district along the IB, leaving a labourer injured. Pakistani troops yesterday resumed the ceasefire violations, killing 1 civilian and injuring 3. A delegation of leading musicians and artists from the Sangeet Natak Academy called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi today. Pandit Birju Maharaj, Pandit Vishnu Mohan Bhatt, Pandit Ajoy Chakravarti, Aruna Sairam and Atul Tiwari were part of the delegation. Chairman of the Sangeet Natak Academy, Shekhar Sen, was also present on the occasion. Prime Minister Modi will address the nation through his monthly radio program Mann Ki Baat tomorrow. Prime Minister has urged people to share their ideas for the program on the My Government Open Forum. Yom Ashura, the 10th day of the first month of the Islamic calendar Muharram, observed across the country today. The event marks the anniversary of the Battle of Karbala, when Imam Hussain, the grandson of Prophet Muhammad, was martyred by the forces of Yazid. The day symbolizes the great sacrifice of Hazrat Imam Hussain for humanity and truthfulness. Pakistan Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif faces a contempt case for failing to deliver his speech in Urdu at the UN General Assembly in violation of a verdict by the country's Supreme Court. The court in September ordered the government to take steps for implementation of Article 251 of the Constitution to make Urdu the official language. Ahmar Masti Khan, who heckled Pakistani Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif in Washington, has said that he raised his voice to expose Pakistan's war crimes in Balochistan, Afghanistan and other places. Sharif was heckled by Ahmar, who demanded to free the rest of Balochistan province, where activists say army is engaged in abductions, torture and killings. The Vice President of the Maldives has been arrested in connection with an alleged plot to assassinate the president. Home Minister Umar Nasir said on Twitter that Ahmed Adib was in detention and being charged with his high treason. President Abdullah Yameen narrowly escaped injury when a blast struck the boat he was using to return home from the airport late last month. Hurricane Patricia in Mexico poses a threat of floods and landslides as it brings heavy rain to parts of the country. President Enrique Pena Nieto said Patricia, the strongest storm recorded in the Americas, had so far caused less damage than feared. The U.S. National Hurricane Center said the hurricane hit as a Category 5 storm, the highest classification. Syrian government and Russian jets have been narrowly bombarding towns in Idlib province as fighting rages between regime forces and opposition fighters in several other provinces. At least 44 people, including 6 children, were killed in 24 hours due to Russian and Syrian airstrikes across the country. United Nations observing its 70th anniversary today. On this occasion, greeting the global community, Prime Minister Modi said that the ideals and paths shown by Mahatma Gandhi are extremely relevant today as they resonate with the UN Charter and ideals of the United Nations. In a big victory for Gurbaz Singh, the Hockey India today lifted the 9-month ban imposed on the star midfielder for groupism and creating disharmony within the team. Head of Hockey India's disciplinary committee, Harbinder Singh, made the announcement at a press conference in Delhi. The decision comes after Punjab and Haryana High Court on Monday termed the sanction illegal and quashed it with immediate effect. Following the series levelling win in Chennai, a confident Team India will be raring to wind off the ODI series in style when they face off South Africa in the deciding 5th and final game at Wankhede Stadium in Mumbai on Sunday. So far, both the teams have won 2 matches each. The encounter will be played at the Wankhede Stadium from 1:30 p.m. onward.